Yes, no. There we go. Is it working right now? Okay, there we are. Man, stupid computer sometimes, I swear. Monday Night Radio Dead Live. Stuff happens. What the hell just happened? I just work here. Monday Night Radio Dead Air, KRDA Live. Something you want to hear, send it to requests@radiodeadair.com. We will attempt to get it on the air for you. What do we got for you tonight? Well, stuff. Lots of stuff to talk about. Some producer spotlight stuff in the vault. Los. I've been working on, I promise. And I had some stuff to do in After Effects. It should be finished tomorrow late. It'll go up early for patrons. That'll be all day Wednesday. It'll be up for everybody else on Thursday. It'll be up on Channel Awesome on Friday, and we'll have it back here next Monday night. So hey, home fucking stretch. Oh God, I had so much fun with this one. I think you're gonna have fun with it too. It's cool. It's awesome. It's never-ending story. And it's really great to be able to talk about a movie I like and has a look to it. I really think you're going to dig this. Secondly, oh my God, guys, thank you. We hit the next Patreon milestone. We did. You know I've got a Patreon, right? You do, right? It's the link. It's right over there. No, I'm kidding. Lots of you guys support me, and musical chair is back! Oh God! So I've got to start planning for that. I was not expecting this so soon, but I'm gonna have a little bit more of a regular schedule done. Going forward, my plan is to get at least 1 musical chair and 2 Here There Be Dragons per month. Because you guys have been very, very patient with me, and I have pushed that ridiculously far, even though we've had a kind of a shit year already. But that'll be coming, and we'll be taking requests for musical chair stuff. So we'll work on that. We'll figure out how we'll get that going. Plus, at the end of this week, Mike will be joining me again for a tech of a computer problem. If you have, if the lights are flashing, if the washing machine is speaking in tongues, we're ready to believe you. So go ahead and send us your questions, and Mike and I will attempt to look at them. That'll be this Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. It'll be running for an hour, so we'll cover all those things. What else? Other stuff and thoughts. Oh, yeah. Emily sent me a wonderful gift. This is probably, I love this thing. This is going to live on my desk forever. I think, I don't know where the hell she found this, but this is the best thing ever. It's a snow globe, can you see? But do you see what it says, though? This is the best snow globe in the fucking world. Look at this thing. It's best snow globe. Best fucking snow globe. I love it. I love it. It's perfect. It's gonna live on my desk now. And lots of stuff in otherwise, I'm a lot of gratitude right now. A lot of gratitude. I love my audience. You are the best audience in the world. I don't care who says they have the best audience. They're lying, because you are the best one. You are. And you enable all this nonsense and keep things going. And I'm so grateful. So fucking grateful. Don't ever think for one moment that I don't appreciate each and every one of you that show up every Monday night, and some of you who don't. But still, you're awesome. Thank you. Keep being awesome. To your computer, probably today or recently, if you even noticed. Now, some of you didn't even notice. And if you didn't, if you're using a Windows computer right now, I want you to look down near the clock on your taskbar. If there is, if you're using Windows 7 or higher, there should be a little Windows icon sitting on your taskbar. And lots of you are going, what the fuck is that? What is your invitation for your free upgrade to Windows 10? This is not your upgrade to Windows 10. This is your invitation to reserve your upgrade. Windows 10 doesn't officially come out until July. So, in the process, confused everyone. Everybody. And it got worse. Because a lot of people I know, a great number. However, everyone in your circle who isn't calls you. So I figure a bunch of you got a call from your grandma or your Aunt Sally or your brother-in-law this morning saying, hey, my computer did a thing and I'm scared. I feel for you. I do. I do. I feel for you. However, for the rest of everybody out there, all of you, I and others got some spam on Twitter today telling me that I should get the Windows 10 activator. There is no such thing as a Windows 10 activator, but it sounds very important. And if you don't know how your computer do, but something online sounds important, you are inclined to get that thing. And again, this shit would not be happening had Microsoft just waited until the actual release time for Windows 10. Because with this, do you want to reserve your update? What the fuck is that? Is there a line for Windows 10? Do I have to go to the back if I don't reserve my update? This is the dumbest with this little fucking thing. Look, this is what some of you have on your computers right now. If you're using a Mac, you're like, oh, you fuckers. Anyway, there is nothing you can do with it. You can click on it, you can look at the advertisement thing, and then you can click over here, and you can confirm your upgrade is reserved. And that's all you can do. And that little thing is just going to stay on your computer until July. Ugh. All right. So that's the first. Windows 10 isn't out yet. That little thing on your fucking computer, I'm sorry, it's just going to live there now for the foreseeable future until enough people complain and Microsoft fucking removes it, because they will. There is a way to take it off there, but it's a bit technical. We'll probably talk about that on Saturday if you want to get it off there. Hey, there's incentive to listen to the tech Q&A. Now, a lot of other of you have asked, should I get? Windows 10 is a giant ass apology. You see, thanks to a man named Steve Ballmer, who was running Microsoft for approximately the past 10 years, everything has gone hunky-maduko. It has gone kaflubalooba. For the simple reason that Microsoft has decided its only way to survive, or did decide the only way it could possibly survive, was to become Apple. It also decided that in 2012, everyone was going to get rid of their computers and get a tablet. We hated a start screen that took up our entire fucking screen and we could not do shit. We hated the fact that Skype, oh my god, there was a get Skype for Windows. No, that's not really Skype for Windows, that's an app. You want Skype for desktop. And lots of other bullshit therein followed. So Windows, for the past few years, people have been going, you will pry Windows 7 out of my cold, dead hands. Has been pretty much the sentiment in the Windows community. What to for free? Now, if you're on, should you upgrade? There's the question everybody's been asking me. Should I get Windows 10? Everyone all day has been like, but should I get it? But should I get it? Well, if you're on Windows 7, yeah, you should probably get it. There have been a lot of changes and additions to Windows that are actually better. Everything under the hood of Windows 8 was fantastic. Added native USB 3.0 support, added better support for solid-state hard drives. Lots of these fixes and stuff that were great. Security stuff, the new antivirus, great things. Things that would make your computer better. If you're on Windows 7, you should probably get Windows 10. You're not going to need to reinstall. Now, there's some caveats here. We'll get there. You're probably not going to have to reinstall your computer. If you're on Windows 8, you should definitely get Windows 10. Oh my god, get off that horrible thing now. Lots of us, I run Windows 8.1 currently, and I've had to make a lot of changes to make the computer work how computer is supposed to work. Little program called Classic Shell among them, which puts the start menu back. And once you've done Windows 7, if you're on Windows 8, you should get Windows 10, mainly because it's free. You shouldn't need to reinstall, but I would wait a week after the release of Windows 10 before you actually upgrade. Why? To make sure they don't fuck it up. Because quite often, when it comes to upgrading Windows versions, they fuck it up. This is not a new thing. This has been going on ever since Windows started. Because give it a week before you actually install it, just to see if there have been any problems noted, if there's any fixes. So, and the good news is, if you own Windows 7, 8, 8.1, it is a completely free upgrade for the next year. If you go ahead and get Windows 10, normally it would be $200. $200. But if you already have those, you get it completely free, just as long as you get Windows 10 within the next year. That's my preliminary assessment. If you have Windows Vista, you're fucked. Do that. That's not why would you're a curious thing is all like you're a curious thing. So yeah, anyone who has a copy of Windows 8 or Windows 7 or Windows 8.1 gets a free upgrade to Windows 10. Anyone. New computer, old computer, if you have a legit licensed copy of Windows, you get to update. Ba-boom! It's a great day in America. Before we get to the invisibles, I want to show you, you're like, who could be responsible? Who could have caused all of this? I'm going to introduce you to someone right now. Gentlemen, ladies, for the last 10 years before they waved him a fond farewell. This was the man who ran Microsoft and was responsible for Windows 8. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Steve Ballmer.
Developers, 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 develop, developers, develop, developers, 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 develop, developers, 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 develop, developers, 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 develop, developers, 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 develop. Developers, developers, developers.
Mr. Steve Ballmer. He now owns the LA Clippers. Not a joke. So anyway. Oh, Radio.Air, KRDA. And then this, got off my screen. There we go. What do we got coming up for you? Lots of stuff coming. Right now, it's time for the Invisibles. For those of you just joining us for the first time this week, Radio.Air used to be audio, made the jump to video. There's a lot of really good songs that don't have videos, so we take a little time out right now to share some of those with you. And again, it is a slow time for new releases in the music world around this time, especially now that college radio just is where I get a lot of my stuff. But right now, college is out for a lot of places. People are either taking summer classes or they're out for the semester. First one we're going to be looking at tonight, or listening to rather. This is an old favorite of mine. At least this band is. Great band out of the UK. And they're hiding from me. They're hiding in my computer. Damn developers. Developers! No, we're done. We're done with that. We're not doing that again. No. We're done with that now. This is a band called Oyster Band, which is unusual, but because music industry, that's how things do. This is a beautiful tune. There's a lot going on in this song. I think you'll hear just a lot developed. We've ruined the word developer.